Hi guys, thank you so much for responding so beautifully to my video last week. Last week I started a postcard project. I decided to revisit a type of project I've done before. I create postcards with original art and I send them to the mail with encouragements to you, to whoever decides to sign up. There is a page on my website where you can sign up. As long as you're an address in the US, you are very welcome to sign up. Sorry, people outside of the US, I really want to send things to you, but honestly, I don't know how the postage would work for that. This is an entirely out-of-pocket project. Something I really long to do as an artist is to give, add beauty to the world, encourage people, share, and yeah, of course I want to make money on my art, doesn't anybody? But as I work, I might as well, with the resources I have at hand at this time, do what I can. A lot of people need something just joyful. None of these art pieces are duplicates of anything. None of them are prints. They are things that I have painted for you. And with all of these things that I really long for in this project, I have to be very careful to make it a sustainable process for myself, because I'm really good at going overboard and then I bend under the pressure and it gets really stressful, and I need to keep it simple, quite simple. Starting the project was a big push for me that I really enjoyed, and now continuing the project and keeping it sustainable and joyful for me is kind of the next thing I have my eye on. So while I painted this batch, I started getting kind of stressed. So instead of sticking to it at the desk, I packed up my stuff and I took it all to the park. Let's just call it a misadventure. It was, oh, it had its ups and downs. I had some tennis courts near me and people were being very noisy. They were enjoying themselves, but it wasn't quite the vibe I was going for. And then this photography class from the nearby high school decided to wander really close to me, and some kids were breaking, well, they were trying to break a glass bottle against a tree and get a photo of it. I really felt like yelling at them. I did not want broken glass everywhere. That would just be so frustrating. Especially for anyone who has kids running around and you just want to protect their little feet. Seeing kids intentionally trying to destroy something and make it a park not amazing, Anyway, thankfully their teacher came by, chatted with them, and sent them in a different direction. And after that was resolved, you know what happened? Okay, 3 college guys, athletes, came up, stopped, and set their stuff down like a few yards in front of me. Why right in front of me, guys? And they're chatting about sports records and wada, and then they take off their shirts, and I'm just like, come on. This is not the type of inspiration I was going for. I left. I was done. I tried to find another tree, found a bunch of trash under it, decided, I'm done. I'm going to a different place. Second location, much better. You might see me swatting a few ants away in these videos, but otherwise, it was just really good to be out. And as I kind of made mistakes in my location choices, it was something that made me have a little bit of grace for the process. I'm figuring this out. I'm starting this new project. Of course, it's going to be a little different. Even though I've done this type of project before, this one is its own thing. It's new. And it's, yeah. So, sustainability. How do you create sustainability in the patterns in your life? I mean, that's what we try for when we take care of our homes, right? We need to be able to sustain the kitchen so that we can regularly cook and eat and have clean things, right? Same with laundry, same with how we get to work every morning. If you do not have a sustainable commute, you're going to burn out, right? And in my art and in my process, I really love making sure there is sustainability. So even though I regularly make things more complicated than they need to be, I also at the same time pare them down bit by bit, make them simpler, make them more streamlined, and address some of the little mental hang-ups that happen all along the way. Because I'm very good at psyching myself out. And the awesome thing is, I know this about myself. I also know I happen to be really good at facing down a challenge. So here we go. As I process this new batch, I also wanted to put a lot of intentional thought into what I write on the postcards. Some of the people on my list I know in person, and some of them I do not. And I want to affirm both people in an informed, or at least very thoughtful way. But how do you encourage someone when you don't know exactly what they need to be encouraged in? This is part of what makes the process prayerful for me, because I need to trust that what I send out will be okay. To help this be a sustainable practice, I have a index card box set up that has a little tab on it that says "For Encouragement." And so as I process things for myself, I can write them down and then I can share them with you guys, batch by batch. So for postcard batch 2, I wrote out, "Sometimes hard work doesn't look like much on the outside, but I see your effort and your care and your courage. I hope you see it too." Again, thank you so much for being a part of this whole process, for coming alongside me in it. So be sure to subscribe so you can see each batch as I do it each week and as I process how to keep this project going in a way that is beneficial for the people who ask for a postcard. Stay tuned. I'm excited to have you along, and I'm excited to see what growth can come out of this. I I find it very important to have a growth mindset for myself. Even if I mess up, I can try again. I can make things better. I can problem solve. Creative problem solving is such an amazing tool for my daily life, and I get to practice it a lot in my artistic life and kind of poke and prod and see what's working, what's not working, how do I feel about it, and why. Yes. So I always want to invite people into that intentionality. Maybe you're not an artist, maybe you just like seeing the process, and you can bring that sort of creative problem solving into your life as well, because it's pretty amazing. It's pretty fun. So, yep. Have an awesome week.